following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I don't know if Tayala's mind's at ease. Is there anything you're doing once everybody's... I mean, Rose is watching them in either case.
Now they've taken those two guys off me and put them in that room. I want to look at the computer.
No, Logan, I believe, is still with the computer.
Yo.
So I'm going to look at the research and looking for names. Normally either my mother's name or aliases. The Solarian doctor's name and any aliases and any that we've come across in the search for those ones over the time.
Negative on all fronts. The only names involved in this are Turian outside of names referenced to like the EZO shipments they've been hijacking. That's
Any other bases listed?
No other bases listed, but it does mention an address on Palavan that is also registered to J. Arenicus. And that's also the same place that the flater's travelling from.
Does he have any aliases in the system?
No.
So,
wow.
And his name didn't come up in any of the documents with him that involved my mother.
His first name is Jonan. Apart from he's registered everything under just J, but I suppose that's the closest thing to a pseudonym is you found his first name.
So nothing.
Jonan, apparently.
Nothing from all the other experiments of biotics.
You find references to him arguing with the Turian military and politicians about the Turians being held back and things needing to be extreme measures needing to be done in the past. He used to be a lecturer on interspecies biotics.
Okay, he wasn't. I was wondering where he got all his data from.
Would Logan be looking into the accounts?
Yes I would.
Where's the money supplying and running this thing?
Lisa, man. He's behind everything.
There is no name attached, but there's a couple of anonymous donations.
Anonymous donations can be traced if you're a good enough accountant's forensic.
Perhaps a certain Solarian.
Just say Ira.
Yeah. Perhaps Ira might be able to help dig deeper on that one.
Yeah, why not? I'll send the account information off to Ira and see if he's willing to take a few Deleros to see if he can find out who these anonymous guys are. Because, why not? Why the fuck not? Come on, Lacetus. Come on, Lacetus.
I just want to know where he got the data from to do all this, because
it might be publicly available.
Yeah.
That will certainly help with that. 100 credits up front. Rest of the fee will depend on what I find. I'm onto it.
Excellent. Good job, Ira.
If it's puns...
There's no other way to do it.
This is why we keep coming to you.
That's why everyone keeps coming to me. And why my competitors drop off the face of the Citadel.
It's also why we have him on retainer. Yeah. We pay him regularly so he's our lawyer. Yeah. He got Tiala out of serious trouble when she was cosplaying as a sexy police officer, and they misinterpreted that as her attempting to pretend to be a police officer. It was when she was just exploring a kink. Like, no one could believe that was supposed to be a legitimate police officer's outfit, right? And so she walked free. Because she was innocent pie.
This story is 80 to 90% true.
It is 100% true according to the legal
The
results.
law states
Yes.
this is correct.
And this is why Logain is in charge of disguising people as sexy bitches.
Okay.
'Cause he has a disguise stat.
Okay. If funds are acquired through piracy, are they things we can
See?
do?
Yes!
But then, what if their funds acquired through terrorism?
Well then we would have to seize it and not mention it.
You've also managed to pick up from the computer that approximately 2/3 of his group are former students of his that he taught at
Fanatics.
university.
Oh.
Not all of them are biotic.
I'm gonna make a note
Obviously,
that any other students that he's taught might need a little bit of investigative probing. Because, you know, at some point in the next minute, I'm going to get a call from a general being like, "Oh, I'm curious. You know, you can't just call me, right?"
How did you get this number?
Well, that especially since it's I, Logan Centurious, and Crowley. It's not like this is Deep Throat for the Colonel.
No, because I'm doing this under the Sidewinders. Look what we found, brand, as opposed to. Yeah. This is a branded call.
What else would you find?
Precious things that help us go.
Where they are buying their supplies from to keep them alive?
I'm guessing Omega.
There is references to Omega. That's also where they got the gas. But they've got they even pick up things from just Palavan.
Yeah, because they've got a legally registered freighter that just picks stuff up there. That makes sense. You could just get legal supplies. Yeah, okay.
I wonder what they're building on Palavan is for.
Why is this building so shit?
Yeah, I know, right? This pokey doesn't even have a landing pad. This is your fucking operation. Don't believe it.
I suppose they didn't need it to do much, right? They just needed to load up the ship.
Yeah, sent us back. You sent us back hundreds of years. He said from his pokey prefab in the middle of ass fuck nowhere.
Spend a lot of money on modifying ships.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll just wait for the call.
It's not even a helpful modification once we get it. We probably have to undo it.
No, the thing is,
That
he will disappear the ship into the Turian, and that's where it will disappear.
And they can use it for their own experiments from the military instead.
We don't know anything that happens after that, but that's I already know, yeah.
We need to keep the Eagle and then just take that magnetic docking clamp off the top and put it on the bottom so that when we get a tank, we can just carry it into battle and drop it off.
you know, this is like many times larger than an eagle, right?
And you put the tank on the top.
Terrorhawks that
And you
shit.
can still shoot.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
You probably would do that.
Yeah, it might make some sense. Of course,
Yeah,
you should sell it for quite lots.
to an anonymous buyer of the Turian.
I mean, I would argue that it's been your habit to just leave useful things on the ship and not take them off for your own.
Yeah.
I don't think we still have quite grasped that yet.
Zardoz. No, look, we would never have been able to install that on the Sentinel anyway.
Not with, I think, the future plans for it.
No.
So yes, you get a call back from the general.
Oh. Centurious.
Good, I got a call from you.
Hi.
Hello.
Forgive the impertinence of this, but we wouldn't happen to be deliberately exploding drive cores in atmospheres in order to cause biotic births.
No.
Well, someone is. Outlay all the things we've found. Now, obviously, I intend to seize the pod-carrying vessel as spoils of piracy, but you have some people here what need arresting, and I have some contacts on Palavan.
I should have known it was Irenicus when those ships were being attacked.
You should have known.
He always said he was going to do something to take matters into his own hands. But that was over a decade ago, and we didn't think anything had happened since.
Well, it did. Anyway, I thought there's another ship coming in sometime today. I intend to seize that as well, although there'll be people on it. I thought you might want some prisoners with information.
Well, prisoners with information is always handy, especially
Trial,
when they're
that
willing
sort
to
of thing.
just straight up admit to said crimes.
No, they don't have to. I have all the evidence here you could possibly need.
Yes.
I also am looking
But
into their funding.
Prisoners also like lighter sentences to being cooperative.
Oh, did you know most of them are former students?
You don't say.
Maybe look into the other ones that aren't here, huh? Oh, here's an address on Paladin, by the way. Just, just doing your job. Just,
Thank you. This
super
would
helpful.
This would be most handy. Oh, and it's right here at home.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So you have another ship. I imagine you'll be in contact again once you've secured it.
Oh, you can see that, yeah.
Keep me appraised.
Certainly, sir.
Is there anything else?
Is there?
Maybe you tell them 2 guys turned and helped us. Maybe we don't bother
Oh,
for
some
now.
of them turned to assist us in the affray. We've marked them.
We'll give
separately.
a full brief.
Oh, I'm also uploading copies of his computer records now in case anything happens.
Excellent. Thank you for informing us about this and stopping them.
Mm-hmm. You don't know anyone who'd want to buy a adapted freighter that's had the engine reconfigured to be able to cause an intentional drive failure?
Aside from the Systems Alliance.
Heard about that, did you?
Heard rumors. I assumed it was true because they're humans.
Oh, it is absolutely true.
Yeah, maybe we want to try then.
I don't think I want to do that. We might take the modification out.
I see. My next one was going to be the Batarians, but okay.
Fuck them!
No thanks. Not my style.
Oh, no, I said that.
We actually need to have a look at it and see whether it appears you're having a drive failure, because that's a hell of a Trojan horse.
Yeah! Yeah, that's a thing.
We will be going over that ship and taking note of everything they've modified.
Yes, sir, does.
And that would be personal information that you'll send back to the Flotilla, and you'll send back to the Turians, and you'll send back to
I
the
didn't have to
humans.
say
and
shit
I
to
don't
the
give a fuck.
Turians. I have to do crap for them. I'm already doing enough.
They work for me! Take it out of their bird ass!
They have asses now? Alright.
Their bird cloaca!
I'm gonna get some implants done so I'm the first thick Turian.
Oh, no.
Look, Giella, I have buttocks. Boy.
Whip, 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 whip.
Why?
No, it's made of silicon.
You know that you only have so many bionic slots.
But this makes the butters go plumpy.
You could have cybernetic eyes.
Or I could be thick.
Booty butt, cheek!
Then later on I'm like, no, Tiala, you were right. I kept trying to sneak up on the Batarians with the clap of my ass cheek.
What did we learn here, Logan?
Not to put bombs in.
That's right.
Why was it only you get ass?
Because it looks good.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me?
Boing, boing, boing. Now, Zardoz, my new ass requires regular oiling, so get to work.
I'll make that a side quest. How much were those quests normally worth XP-wise?
Actually, a surprisingly large amount. I leveled up off one of them.
What, entirely?
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. But it took 15 minutes to do. You don't even know how many times I had to oil the muscle man. I had to get the oil.
What the fuck?
I had to squeeze several salamanders to get the salamander oil. And then I had to tenderly
Mandeville
massage the Mandeville man.
Now you remember.
I am a
Mandeville men.
huge fan of that whole family.
That whole thread is so fucking funny.
Anyway, yeah, cool. Then eventually the evil ship arrives and we get him.
But you will, probably a couple of hours after the generals contacted you, you will probably get a transmission from Ator. Mr. Centurious, a ship has come through the mass relay. I believe they're the ones you're after.
Oh, cool. So do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea to have open comm frequencies going?
That's why I'm very quickly... That's it, bye.
Sort of.
He's very clever. He's not very wise. Which is a problem for a biotic.
Especially one in
But he is very yellow.
It's got that going for him.
It's gold yellow, mustard coloured, filament, resin.
I'm still baffled that gold isn't the gold one.
That's because he's gold.
Oh, your transmission Medili starts going off again.
Eh?
Tactics.
I rolled a dice, but I can't see it. Yeah, no.
It's going to be like 17, yep.
Okay, that's enough. 5.2.
Oh, okay. I'll switch the frequency thingamatron to 5.2. I don't know what it means.
No, it just... that doesn't do anything, it's just 5.2.
Oh, okay.
You're just getting that from Ator and Trish, so...
Neat.
What's wrong?
5.2.
What?
5.2. I don't know what it means.
What time is it currently?
In Citadel time?
Okay,
No,
that's not it. He had
no.
to check.
Yeah.
Could it be their approach?
Again, no Victor.
Like a degree,
Wait, hang on. Can I tune the communications frequency to that band?
You can, like I said, there's nothing...
Okay. I wonder what that means. Yeah, I'm clueless.
Could be hours till they get here. I don't know.
Oh well, I'm waiting anyway, so...
Is there anything anybody's doing during the wait?
What is it? Are we going to let them come into the base and then neutralize them in here outside of the ship?
Oh yeah.
So, do we want to go down to the room and then just shift a bunch of cover so they have none and we have...
Yeah.
Well, all the crates are down your end.
No, we're just thinking. Both sides of the fucking door. Here's a line of crates, here's a line of crates, they're in a kill zone.
Yeah, we want to do that.
And not directly across from each other.
See, she's already paying off. I like this.
You should just give them one dinky little tiny
The
crate.
humans never
They
had
have to
like
fight
a
over.
decent human.
No. Maybe we should give them
Oh,
a crate.
God, Lord.
And then you can just...
Put a bomb in it.
Yeah.
Of course. Do you want to take Zetor with you?
No, use him as your, I'll drive them forward.
Acknowledged.
Also, I'll check how many is on the ship.
5.2. Oh yeah, let's get the crew manifest off the computer for that thing.
Oh, okay. There's apparently only 6 people on it.
Cool.
Can I just search for 5.2 in the computer to see if that's in any way relevant to anything?
Actually, yeah, make a computer check, basically.
Is there anything you asked Trish to
Or the-
look up she would have told you with 5.2?
Or,
No, because we last...
actually, an intelligence check would be more,
Oh,
I suppose, accurate, because it's trying to sift that information out of the...
7.
Oh. No.
He's in for a shock. If you don't want the camera on, just cover it up with the little bit of paper beside it. Never mind. His walk was perfect. Yeah, no, I fail, obviously.
You guys are just moving all the cover to give yourself full advantage.
Yep.
About an hour after that last transmission from Ator, I will say, you get one. The one comes over the computer from the ship, basically.
I will send the response thing that usually happens. Because I pre-established it got all that.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, we're coming in. We should be about 4.2 hours away.
Told you.
Pointless information, you idiots. I'll send the correct response.
Of course, be seeing you there soon. Hope you've got it all ready for us.
No,
Yes.
you send back. No, a couple of hiccups. We need a hand.
Yes, that.
So they don't. So
With the Arenicus voice?
Yes.
Pack, which you would have got out of, I suppose,
reason
recordings of
being
this. that
is
you-
if they normally have guys that are standing out ready to help load, it's not going to be sus that they're not going to be there.
Yep, there we go. That's good thinking. I didn't think of that because I'm dumb.
Oh, okay. I thought you would have been ready. Hit a snag, did you?
Yep,
We need to talk about it.
we need to talk
See you.
about it.
Alright.
Okay, I'm guessing the boss is pissed.
Could say that. Wait, that implies Irenicus is not
I
the boss.
just yes, yes.
It's Lassiter's, I know it. It's Lassiter's. You don't know. You don't know he molested my dog.
I thought it was your sister last time.
More upset about the dog.
Wait, no, I grew up in Invictus, it was a pog. Because they win.
God.
It's a part pig, part dog. A pog! I had a fighting champion pog. A pog champ, you might say.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Alright.
Let you decide.
Sign off thing. Irenicus is not the boss.
Yeah.
Because I'm using the Irenicus voice thing. Irenicus is not the boss. Tiala, you failed. Your mind thing failed.
I wasn't looking for anything like that.
Oh, right. We never told you, did we? Tiala can read minds. Anyway.
I think I'm down in the. Have you guys come?
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind then. I don't have to explain that. Oh, well, there goes that convenient out. Rover,
Yo.
we have evidence that Irenicus might not be the boss. So, get Zardoz to use his wire meter thing to look for a hidden room.
Roger that. I'll let him know. But can any of you tech whizzes just I don't know, put something together so their comms aren't going to work after they come through the doors and we slam them behind them so they can't tell?
Yes,
them?
I can. No, I can't. But yes, I can. If you know what I mean.
What? There's something to effectively go. Damp, motherfuckers.
It's called a flashbang grenade.
So we set up a flashbang grenade in the room.
Hang on.
You can,
Hang on. No, because I can do this. Pull out a grenade, make it a flashbang. This. Because it does work for anyone after I
Yeah.
do the thing.
Come down and give it to you.
I was going to say you could make a.
This also means I don't have to waste an action later doing it.
You can make a repair or electronics roll, whichever's higher. It's more of a knowledge
Options.
one, but I'm just going to get you to roll
Set up
this
the
down.
detonator and.
I've rolled a 15. Did you really want me to
That's-
math the
that's a-
19 onto that?
You know that either you or possibly Zalo could set it up so that as soon as somebody opens that door, the mechanism could set off the flashbang on the door.
Yeah, I'll
See,
just tell Zalo to do
So
that.
you want it so they actually get into the kill zone, and then use it so they're all inside the building.
Well, because it will take a round, so they'll open the door and come in. then a round later, the timing will be about right.
Right. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Then I'm going to get back on the computer, and I'm going to look for any evidence of who the boss is if it's not Irenicus. Emails, comlogs.
Outside of the aforementioned anonymous donors to the project, there isn't anything that mentions anybody other than Irenicus being in charge.
Yeah, it's. You don't get it. He nudged my friend once. The
Is it-
fucker.
Nudged?
No, as in like
Oh.
brushed past him.
Oh,
in the hall.
but okay. It's
Nudged,
worse.
not gay nudged.
Or gudged. Right. We've got a few hours till they get here, so and there's about 6 of them apparently.
I'll go up on the roof.
Well, I was just
We-
going to sit around and tell stories with each other.
When we're ready.
And that is how a bill becomes a law.
You told me that one.
Oh. Well, anyway, the biggest mistake the humans ever made was the 19th Amendment, the one that guaranteed women the right to vote.
Good night, everybody. Zalo, electronics.
Yeah.
Check.
I did hear. So is this for setting up the grenade or for searching?
Yeah, and setting up the grenade in the door.
I'll do that
The
first.
flashbang to go off.
38.
That's enough. That's more than enough.
Jesus!
Holy shit. No, and they also wanted you to look for any secret rooms, or
Copy that.
I guess a secret room would have to have power and air cycling, so
Yeah,
Follow
we'd
the-
have to have some wiring in it.
unless it's a really, really secret room.
Well, it might be shielded, in which case.
Really, really secret room.
What's the secret room for? It might help me find it.
The boss is not the boss, and there's a bigger boss.
That's what I needed.
I want to walk around the building and see if I can pick up another mind that's not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck, that's
Yeah.
probably easy.
Make a roll.
20.
Actually, that's not going to work. Lassiter doesn't have a mind.
You said it was Lassiter.
I mean, it's Lassiter, right?
He molested your pog. Champ.
Poor little guy.
He once didn't like a film as much as me. The hype is real.
You don't detect any other minds.
Oof, Zalo. Oof.
Could be shielded in some kind of way. With it.
That's the problem with. It's very hard to
So
shield.
it's automatically harder for you to do it through walls and stuff than it is if somebody's right there.
Yeah.
The closer and more open it is to.
Could have a subterranean elevator or something. Just put it real far away. So, quickly review the footage from the firefight room, so I see what door the boss came out of.
The door that the computer was in that he and Tiala were playing with for a while.
So that's the room I will start my hunt for powered secret doorways and portals.
Okay.
I mean, like, we could just wake him up and you could ask him. Do you want to do that?
30.
Just wake him up and ask him? I mean, like, after we've done all the thing.
After we get the ship, we'll do it.
Could be
Because I think
mechanical.
he,
Would be a bit primitive. What's in the room? What items there?
A desk, shelving unit, computer, terminal, plant, a couch, some chairs.
Couch. What's under the cushion?
I found a crime boss.
Underside of the couch.
Okay.
It folds
And
out
a
to a
single
bed.
slice of pizza because there's always that.
Ew. You gonna finish that?
No, why would I? I threw it out.
No, you didn't. That's why it's here. God, why is the couch in the kitchen?
I scoured the bottom of the desk for any buttons or anything.
I, heart, and why? What?
No, nothing down there.
And I will slightly fiddle with everything on his shelf. See if any of it moves, like has a button or anything, anything 80s at me.
No.
I just
Hang
give
on, move the torch sconce.
Yeah, I pull the chain.
Torch sconce.
Is there anything under the stairs?
I'm gonna give a light pry.
Hang on a minute. He said the stairs were almost ramp-like. What if that's because it's like a flat door that can open up again? You should check that. You should waste your time
Just
doing
go
that.
pry
'Cause heaven forbid we do anything.
No, I think I'm fairly committed to there not being a secret door or anything in this room.
I mean, there wouldn't be much room for it to fit, for there to be another room to fit in here unless it was underground or something.
Could have a little garbage chute.
I'm gonna go get one of those gas cylinders just after you cue me into where they are and just have it prepped for our friends.